Welcome back. We've been talking with Karen Hatcher, creator of the Celebrate New Jersey program. Now we're going to talk with some kids who've made the most of it. Joining me are two students from the Chittick Elementary School in East Brunswick, Jeannie Ryder to my far left here, and Elizabeth Lipo next to me. Thanks to both of you for joining us today. You actually had to write papers about what you were involved in. Elizabeth, you had an interesting topic called, let me get the topic of this, A Meteor in New Jersey. What was that about?
Well, I've always had a passion for astronomy, and at the time I was deciding my topic, I decided the meteor landing in New Jersey, which was in January, was a very current event. So in no time I pretty much had the topic I wanted to write about.
Oh, okay. Now is this something you sent around with other students to kind of fish around like what you wanted to write about, or you just decided that was it for you?
I knew that that was the topic, right? Yeah, it was good for me.
Well, that's a fascinating topic. And Jeannie, you had one. Let's see. Yours was New Jersey. How New Jersey changed history.
Well, I couldn't really think of a subject at first, so then I looked on the paper that we had the choices of what kind of topic we can pick. So it said history, and I knew that I was kind of fascinated in it when I did in school. So I decided that I'd write about that.
Okay. Now, in the course of writing your papers, did you find out things that you were really surprised at that you didn't know about? For example, what did you learn that you didn't know that you were going to learn? Things that really surprised you.
I was actually kind of surprised at how big of a part New Jersey did was in the Revolutionary War, because it's such a small state compared to all the other ones, and it actually, it helped Washington's troops get more confidence to win Great Britain, and a lot of new facts I learned.
Interesting, interesting. Now, I didn't know that. What about your project?
I learned a lot about meteors and meteorites in the process, and I found out that the last meteor landing in New Jersey was in 1829 in Deal.
Okay, so it added a little bit to what you got out of school.
That's right.
In your classrooms. Karen, when you talk to kids about, and I'm sure you put these same questions to them, what is most inspiring to you when you talk to them about what they get out of this?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, just to say that each of the students has the opportunity to choose a topic area. So they've one of 6 different ones. So obviously, Lisbeth's topic is a science topic, and so we have a category called Science and Technology. And where Jeannie chose history, it's usually in the form of either people or events and that kind of thing. But there's also arts and sports and travel and such. So the kids can choose an interest area that's already something that they want to learn about. And I think what inspires me is the wide range of topics that they do select, and the way that they dig in to really find out how does this relate to New Jersey, and how how they are then able to say, wow, there were great scientific occurrences, inventions, great history, great places to see, things to do. And I think what happens then too is that in the classroom, because all of the students are choosing such a wide variety, they're teaching each other. So you get 25 different stories, and that all of them then benefit from the knowledge that each of them went and researched and wrote. So,
right. You know, that's interesting. It kind of works like the internet. If you're ever on the internet, you click on one thing and it takes you to the next. You click on that, it takes you somewhere else. And it seems to be this is the same kind of process. Was it that way for you guys when you started your projects?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the program is online, so we do have a number of links and resources for the students to begin with, but they're not limited to that. They certainly can go to the library, they can interview people, they can visit the place that they're writing about, and a lot of them do that. So where this was a writing project initially, it actually has become experiential, because a lot of times what happens is if the students have written about a place in New Jersey or an occurrence, there's a historical site, the parents will then take the trip and go see it and have the kids really have an experience beyond just the writing.
So there's a whole connective ball of things that go on with it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to do this too. The last time Karen was here, we put her to the test, and we gave her a little trivia. I'm going to throw a couple of questions out to you guys to see what you know about New Jersey. True or false? The first Indian reservation was in New Jersey.
True.
True? Okay, let's see the answer.
I think
True.
it's true. It's
It was
the Delaware
Indians whose name means original people or genuine people. Okay, here's our next one. True or false? The first solid body electric guitar was invented in New Jersey. Anybody know?
Yes.
I
True?
think it's
Yes, Les Paul,
Okay.
in Mahwah, New Jersey.
The answer, please. Yes. The famous Les Paul invented the first solid body electric guitar in Mahwah in 1940. Thank
My
you very
husband
much,
builds
Karen.
guitars. I know this.
Okay, here's the next one. New Jersey was the first to build a tunnel under a river. Which tunnel was this?
the Holland Tunnel.
All right, that
All
one
right.
was an easy one. And that is correct. The Holland Tunnel was the first under river tunnel, correct,
Yes,
in the nation?
Yep.
Did not know that. Finally, and we stumped Karen with this one the last time. Can you name New Jersey's state flower, tree, fruit, bug, and animal?
The flower is the violet, I think.
The violet, that's
The
correct.
tree is the red
The
oak.
red oak, that's correct. The
It's
fruit,
the blueberry.
blueberry,
And
correct.
the bug is the honeybee.
We got her on that one
You
last
did.
time, the honeybee. And the state animal is?
The horse.
The horse. Okay, there the answer is. All right. And these are all little things that, while we joke about it, you know, these are all little things that add to the wealth of knowledge of a place that kind of is inspiring. And you have found that it
Yeah.
offers quite a bit.
Well, I think that it's really important that our kids are connected to the place they call home. I think that, you know, as we look at protecting the environment and really preserving a way of life, that if they don't have a sense of the greatness and the awesomeness of, you know, wow, there are horses in New
Right,
Jersey,
right.
meteors landed here, we played a very pivotal role in the revolution.
Right.
Without,
and the more they know, the more,
the more they know, this is
inspire.
the place of invention and innovation. I mean, it really is where people come into this country, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Let me stop you there because it is time now for our world-class Student of the Week. This week we recognize